Good morning. Welcome back to the channel Awesome Learning. Children, we are going to discuss about two last topics from the chapter Structure of Atom, and the topics are isobars and isotopes. So let me first describe you the difference between isobars, because studying difference between is the best way to study any of the topic. So let's begin with what is an isotope. Now, children, isotopes are those elements which have same atomic number, but isobars are those elements which have different atomic number. Okay. I'll also explain you with the example, so just pay attention. Isotopes have different mass numbers, but isobars have same mass numbers. Now it means that they are just the opposite of each other. Isotopes are those elements which has same atomic number, but their mass number is different, and isobars are those elements which have different atomic number, but their mass numbers are same. Now, why is it so? Because the number of protons here is same in isotopes, but in isobars, the number of protons are different. Isotopes occur at same place in the periodic table. They have been given the same place in the periodic table. But in isobars, they occupy different place in the periodic table. Now, what is periodic table? Let me tell you that there is a table organized for all the elements, and this table is known as periodic table, and the elements are placed in the table according to the various properties, and isotopes are those which are kept together, or they have the same place in the periodic table, but isobars are those elements which occupy different place in the periodic table. Now, examples have been shown here, that like chlorine is one of the examples of isotopes. Now, as you see, the number which is written in the subscript, can you see both of them are same, because we always write atomic number at the subscript or at the base. So both of them have same atomic number, but the number which is written on the superscript are different, because this is the mass number. Mass numbers are always written at the top or at the superscript, and they are different. So as soon as you see this, as soon as you see that the number which is below are same and the numbers which are above are different, you will make out, or you will come to know, that these two elements are depicting an isotope, because their atomic numbers are same but the mass numbers are different. In this example here, you see there are two different elements. One more point which I forgot here is, here the elements are also same. Now, what are the things that are same in isotopes? The element is same, the atomic number is same, only the mass number differs. But here you see even the elements are different. Germanium and cesium, both the elements are different. Their atomic number is also different. You see it is 32 here, it is 34 here, but their mass numbers are same. Both of them have same mass number, that is 76. But because there are, these two are different elements, so they cannot be placed together in the periodic table. Hence they have been given different place in the periodic table. So to explain this, we will also discuss the structure. Here you see, I have shown you the isotopes of hydrogen. These are the isotopes of hydrogen. Now the isotope of hydrogen here has mass number 1. Why? Because it has only the proton. There are no neutrons present in the nucleus. There are no neutrons and only one proton. So mass number is also 1 here. This is protium. The name of the hydrogen here is protium. Then the second one here has mass number 2. Why? Because it has one proton and one neutron. So the mass number is 2. As you know, I have already told you that electrons have negligible mass, so we do not count electrons. So we will only count protons plus neutrons for the mass number. So because there is one proton and one neutron, so the mass number becomes 2. Such type of hydrogen is called deuterium. Okay, and here in this case there is one proton but two neutrons, so overall the total is 3. The mass number is 3, and this type of hydrogen is called tritium. Now you see all of the three are of same element. All of them have the same element or the same symbol, that is hydrogen. Their atomic number is also same because their number of protons are same. See, one proton here, one proton here, one proton here. As you know that proton atomic number is equal to number of protons. है ना? We have done this. Atomic number is equal to the number of protons. So atomic number is same in all the three because all the three have same number of protons, that is 1, 1 and 1. So what is differing here is the mass number. Now why is the mass number differing? Because the number of neutrons are different in all of them. Okay, so this is why, this is how an isotope of hydrogen has been depicted. Now let's see the isobar, the examples of isobar. Now children, you see here there are three different elements. One is argon, then there is this is potassium and calcium. Now you see all of them here are having same mass numbers, 40, 40, 40, but their atomic numbers are different, 18, 19 and 20. So what is the thing that is differing here? The symbols are also different, their atomic numbers are also different, only their mass number is same. So this is representing the isobars. Next children, applications of isotopes. Children, there are three applications which have been mentioned in your NCERT also. The first is an isotope of uranium is used as fuel in nuclear reactors. Now there are fuel required for our nuclear reactors. Lot of nuclear reactors are present all over the world in every country, and every country is trying to improve their nuclear weapons. So the nuclear weapons and nuclear reactors require a fuel which is an isotope of uranium. Next, isotope of cobalt is used for the treatment of cancer. And the third one is isotope of iodine is used in the treatment of goiter. Now goiter is a disease which is related to our thyroid gland, and this disease is actually related to the production of thyroxine, and for the production of thyroxine iodine is very much required. So iodine, isotope of iodine is very much important if we want to treat the problem of goiter. So these are the three, you can say uses of isotope or you can say applications of isotopes, one and the same thing. Clear? So this is all about isotopes and isobars.